Escape room?
What's escape?
Escape room.
Escape? How do you spell it? Okay.
There. It's when you enter a room, then it's like there are obstacles that you need to finish, maybe, so you could get out from that room.
Oh, kind of game, escaping game, right?
Yeah, yeah. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So while I'm browsing the internet, I'm in social media, which is Facebook. I encountered this video, and it's actually very funny. So, I just wanted to share, and I remember you right away when I watched this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is actually one of a famous video, as what it says on the video, or it's actually in news.
You're seeing a friend who will drag you. Oh.
Is
Haunted escape room.
is this similar to what you have before?
What? Wow. Oh, there's gonna be a killer.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so horrible. Okay. I see kind of, but not the same because in
我们
our
当
in
时
our
玩密室
my
的时候，
experience
不是
in
害
our
怕，
game,
是
we
恐
only
惧。
try to escape from the room to finish all puzzle.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, and machine
Mhm.
and try to get out of the house. But maybe there are no
最害怕的是
killer or the horrible people inside. Yeah, try to hunt you.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they.
that's
Mhm.
fearful. That's fearful for everyone. If they're gonna bring a knife or gun to chasing you
It's
all the
actually
time.
they're actually using a saw to, run
Yeah,
after you.
exactly. You saw. Wow.
So there's a killer who hunts them, right?
Yeah, and with mask, right?
Yeah, so it's actually very terrifying, just like what they said.
Oh my God. So, I don't know if they need to
只要一
finish the puzzle or not. But if there somebody haunted you like that, and you need to still finish the puzzle, how can you do that?
I think this kind of they're trying to escape the killer. And
Yeah, just run out of the place.
yeah. But the thing here is that they failed to escape the room because they hurt the killer. At the
Yeah.
at the end of the video, you see that? When the
And
killer hit his
yeah.
head with the door.
Haha. Okay. Let's slam the door and wow, that's hurt.
So there, it says here it's actually very famous video running from, it's social media, or it's actually a website, a Chinese website, I think. This is actually in China. Okay, so there.
Here's some interesting comment. There's you don't let her or let him go. That's true friend.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
real friend.
Okay,
But
that's good.
somebody there's some other comment call it like Please let me go. Don't drag me that back. Because I kind of you must uh, I say you keep your friends on the ground all the time.
Yeah, but that's a
And part of clean the ground, clean the floor all the time.
yeah, because well, she's the only girl, right? So
Ah, yeah, right,
whenever
right.
they're running, so it's like they're holding her hand in whenever they enter the
Uh,
room. They have to drag her.
okay, that's so fun.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that, before we start the class. And like I've
Wow.
said, I just remember you when I saw this online.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because last Sunday I went to Taichung
Mhm.
County to visit my friend, and we also have a escaping game.
Ah,
Yeah,
again?
maybe mm, because I have a lot of time,
Mm-hmm.
So, like I just finished another
Okay.
3 day ago, 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and
Okay.
cool. Very,
It
yeah.
is, right? It's very funny, and well, the fact that it's really horrible, terrifying. So
Maybe
imagine.
I'll find if there's the same the killer or ghost gonna chasing me the game like that, and I can invite my friend to give you a try.
Okay, why not,
Yeah,
right? Let's see what
I
would
don't
be
know
the.
what's gonna happen. That appeared between me and my friend.
Yeah, right. So maybe it's gonna be instead of like it's like you're gonna get scared, but it turns out to be
Yeah,
funny.
maybe before that I need to tell my friend that please don't leave me alone.
Yeah, you could set expectation first.
Escape with me.
Right, right. Okay. Alrighty. So there, I just wanted to make you laugh, despite the
Thank
the
you.
weather and your condition. So there. So I just want to enlighten the mood before
Mm,
you start your test.
yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So you
It
ready?
works. Yeah,
You're ready now? So
yeah,
you'll just
yeah.
have to take this mini
Uh,
test. So that's gonna be 1 to 12.
1 to 12. Okay.
So what have you learned from the previous class that we have? So you have to skim, right? Read the question as much as
Right.
possible. And once you hear the recording, and if you hear the answer right away, answer the questions already, so that you could automatically move on to the next question. All right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you could start now. I won't put any time pressure in this because it's gonna be automatic once you play the recording. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you could just put it on speaker mode so that I have an idea once you're done or not, so I could give you, let's say, a minute to complete your answer, or 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to complete your answer. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Starting. Okay.
It's just that you have to scroll down for the following questions. Or let me try to move it to the next page instead. Let me see.
Okay.
But the answer key was actually divided. But I think this is easier, right?
One, two. So where's the one?
Oh, number one. Oh, here.
Or maybe
Number
the first one
one is actually,
mixed up.
yeah, this is number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play.
I cannot move it to the next page. It is because there's a column
Maybe that's okay.
already.
I can just screw. Okay, I'll start.
Hold on.
B. Mini test.
Okay.
Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following announcement.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here to summarize the third quarter performance of our EL series computers. I'll start with the EL501, our top-of-the-line executive laptop. We were pleasantly surprised with the sales of the 501 model. Its impressive performance has resulted in a 17% increase over our sales last quarter. Now our low-priced EL301. This computer was exceptionally popular, allowing us to boost our sales by nearly 30%. This economy desktop model was especially well received by new college and high school students. Unfortunately, the last model in this range, the EL401, didn't do so well. This standard desktop computer targeting the small business market showed a reduction in overall sales of roughly 9%.
Number 1. Where is the announcement taking place? Number 2. What is the main purpose of the announcement? Number 3. What is suggested about the EL401 standard desktop computer? Questions 4 through 6 refer to the following announcement.
Danby Township officials ask you to help them keep your neighborhood clean and attractive. To avoid having items blown around by the wind, please put all discarded food and household items in bags or containers before putting them out for collection. Residential waste collection takes place on Tuesdays and Fridays, and grass and leaves are picked up on Thursdays. Please put grass and leaves in large, open plastic bags and place the bags at the side of the road outside your house or apartment. Remember that the collection service begins at 8 a.m., so make sure you put all bags out by 7:30 in the morning.
Number 4. According to the announcement, why should discarded items be put in bags? Number 5. On what day are leaves and grass collected? Number 6. Should bags be placed outside? Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following announcement.
At Auto and Marine Insurance, we want to be sure that you are well protected when driving. Therefore, we recommend the following safety tips. First, always remember to fasten your seatbelt. Statistics show that using a seatbelt saves lives each year. Pay special attention when driving in poor weather conditions. Know your route. Be sure your vehicle is properly maintained and remember to adjust your driving according to the road conditions. Finally, be sure to turn off your mobile phone or to use a hands-free device so as not to be distracted when driving. If you have questions about these or other safety tips, please contact an auto and marine agent.
Number 7. Who most likely is making this announcement? Number 8. According to the announcement, what should drivers do in poor weather conditions? Number 9. When are listeners invited to contact an auto and marine agent? Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following voicemail announcement.
This is an announcement for all employees. Our computer network went down yesterday afternoon, and our technicians are working to repair the problem. A computer virus has been distributed to company computers as an attachment to emails that use the name Newsheet. Normally, our computer protection system would have isolated the virus on one computer, but this new computer virus was able to bypass security, causing a system-wide failure. We would like to remind all computer users not to open email attachments from unfamiliar senders. Thank you for your attention to this matter and your patience while repairs are underway.
Number 10. What is the purpose of this announcement? Number 11. What has caused a problem? Number 12. What are computer users reminded to do?
Okay. So you could finalize your answer, Maso.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Alright. So, are you confident that you can perfect the mini test?
Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm only confident with 10 to 12, and maybe part of half.
So what do you think would be your
Maybe
score?
mm, 50 to 70.
50? Oh my god. 50 to
Because,
70? Okay.
because there's one, maybe, I think the 4 to 6, maybe 4 and 5, I don't know. I don't listen to the conversation clearly, so I forgot the date
Okay.
when gonna reduce the waste or maybe some recycle things. Yeah,
So, well, technically there was on the recording, it did not run well, but that's between 4 to 6, right? I think that part.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if you'll
Yeah.
be able to make maybe even just one mistake. I'm hoping that you could
Maybe.
get supposedly all. All right. Um, can you read the first question, please?
The first one. What is the announcement taking place?
Again, it's where.
Uh, well, where is the announcement taking place?
Okay. Your answer is letter B.
B. Left B at a company board meeting.
All right. There, you got this right. Very good. So for the first part, I think it's still very clear, right? Number 2. Question number 2, please.
Second one. What is the main purpose of the announcement? My answer is letter A. To summarize sales volumes. Volume.
Again, volumes.
Volume.
All right, good. Yes, wonderful. Yeah, you got it right. Good. Next, number 3, please.
Next one. What is suggested about the EL401 standard desktop computer? My answer is letter A. It has become less popular.
Okay, good. So this is already a different. Is it a different recording already? It's still the same, right? The same topic yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, why do you think that it's letter A? What do you think? Can you still remember what was the main conversation or announcement?
You mean the number 3?
Yeah, why did you say that the answer is
I remember that he mentioned that they introduced 3 volumes sales volume of the 3 type of computer. The first is EL501 is very popular. Then EL301, the last is EL401, and I remember that he mentioned that EL401 is not sell. It is not sell very good. It is not. Yeah. So I think the answer is less popular.
Are you familiar with this desktop model?
No.
Okay.
You mean EL401?
Yeah, this kind of desktop.
No.
Okay. All right. So basically, for number 3, it says here that there was a reduction in the overall sales. So that's the reason why they had the, board meeting. Okay. Next, number 4, please.
According to the announcement, why should discarded items be put in bag? I guess that's letter A, to keep city streets clean. Maybe C, due to its connection codes. I don't know the exact answer because I can't remember the conversation about this one.
Okay, so for number 4, the right answer is yes, letter A. You got it right.
Because I want to guess avoid attracting hungry animals, but I can't remember any animals in the recording. So I just guessed between A and C.
Okay, sounds good. So you do the process of elimination. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's not maybe the B. Letter B is not the answer, and then I don't hear. I didn't hear the letter D. The thing about letter D. So maybe that's why I guess A and C.
Okay, so that's a wise guess, and you did. It's actually a process that
Yeah.
you delete.
Great.
Okay, the choices that you did not hear. Good. Next, number 5.
On what day are leaves and grass collected? I don't know. I just guessed.
Okay, I'm afraid that your answer is wrong. So it says here it's actually Thursday, letter C.
Okay.
So the announcement explains that grass and leaves are picked up on Thursdays.
Okay.
So don't be confused. This is actually, although it's a bit tricky, but then these are the easiest, choices that you could automatically predict or sense or find the answer right away, when you're listening to a recording. Yeah. I think you already missed this kind of question twice already. This is the second time. Yeah, previously.
Maybe. Hey, why I gotta check? I'm wrong with number 5, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. My bad.
Oh.
Okay, number 5 is letter.
Be happy for a moment.
Okay. So last time when we had a recording also, I think you missed the date, also the day. So you have to be careful with dates. Okay, so let's move on now with number 6.
Number 6. By what time should bags be placed outside? Letter B by 7:30.
Correct answer. Number 7, please.
So who most likely is making this announcement? C, a weather reporter.
Aw, too bad. I'm afraid no. The right answer is letter D. An insurance company representative. So the speaker says, at auto and marine insurance, we blah 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 and so on. So it's an insurance company representatives.
Okay, because of the agent.
Right. So you have to. The name of the company is also very important when listening. So like I've said, it will not give you the right or the exact words, right, if you're listening to the recording. So it says here, it's the speaker says at auto, which means, car, and marine insurance, so insurance company, technically. Okay, so let's move on to number 8.
Wow. Okay. According to the announcement, what should drivers do in poor weather conditions? I guess I'm wrong with it.
No, your answer is right. Letter A, adjust their driving to road conditions. So the insurance representative is actually reminding drivers during weather condition. So it's actually what maybe comes to your mind. You're thinking about the weather. So you associate it with a weather reporter who's announcing it. Okay, but good.
Yeah.
You got it, number 8 correct. Let's move on. Number 9, please.
Okay. When are listeners invited to contact an AU2 and marine agent?
Auto.
Oh, okay. Hotel and marine agent when roads are blocked.
Your answer is letter A.
So the answer is B.
Letter B. When safety tips are unclear.
Yeah, because I guess this one, and because I get the first is weather reporter, so I think maybe if there's a road are blocked, I need to contact them to tell them about the scene, and they will tell other people. Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, then you are already assuming. You're not predicting. You are assuming what would be the answer. So, okay. So, we'll have more practice in this. Again, it's more on getting the right keywords. Okay? Number 10, please.
What is the purpose of the announcement? C, to explain the cause of the computer system failure.
All right, good. So this is already a new conversation, and you get it right.
Yep, exactly. And the next one, what has caused a problem? Letter B, the opening of an infected file.
All right, good. So for this,
and next one, what are computer users reminded to do? B, open attachments only from familiar senders.
All right, good. So for the last 3 or the last conversation, it's a bit easier, right? Because there is no any other distractions. It's just focus on the files. What is the main problem, unlike for the second conversation, right?
Yeah, because I'm familiar with the conversation, the scenes, because like in my company,
yeah, exactly.
So I can know the whole story. Yeah. So sometimes there comes a little bit topic about things I'm not familiar with, and then I need some time, a few seconds to figure out what's the topic, what is the topic. Then maybe I will miss something like the day and the date in the article and in the recording.
But let me ask you, when you're done answering the question, did you try to skim the next question? Did you try to read it?
Yeah, I tried it, but sometimes it like 4 to 6 when I answer 4 to 6 because I took so many time to figure out after he asked me the question, I still need to try to remember the scene. So maybe I have no time to skim the next 3 questions. But if I can answer the question really quickly, and then I will try it just like the final 3, I have enough time to do that.
All right. So most likely, if you are familiar with the conversation, then it's it's easier for you to understand. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's
Mhm.
try or learn by doing. So this is focusing on announcements. All right, so you could just move on to the next page. So it says here, match the beginnings of the sentences 1 to 4 with the appropriate endings, A to D, to complete the announcement. All right, so let's have number 1. Can you read it, please?
Excuse me, everyone.
So what do you think is the appropriate ending for this?
Okay, match the beginning of the sentence one to appropriate ending.
So excuse me, everyone, because Mr. Phillips, it doesn't sound good.
Please speak to me in case of everyone. Could I have? Oh, okay. Could I have your attention,
No,
please?
he said letter C. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Number 2.
I'm afraid that today's class is cancelled. Because Mr. Felix is off with the flu
Okay,
today.
next. Number 3.
The class will be rescheduled for next Wednesday at 2 o'clock.
Okay, and lastly.
Lastly, if you are unable to attend on the day, please speak to Mr. Phillips in his office on Monday. Thank you.
Okay, so what do you think? Is this easy? All right,
Yeah.
so it's common, right? So again, there, your tips here is just to read it and then try to connect it, match. So,
Yeah.
right? So can you read the entire sentence then? Number 1.
The phone. Okay. Excuse me, everyone. Could I have your attention,
Good.
please?
Number 2.
I'm afraid that today's class is cancelled because Mr. Phillips is off with the flu today.
Good. Letter D.
Next one. The class will be rescheduled for next Wednesday at 2
All right.
2
And
o'clock.
lastly,
if you are unable to attend on that day, please speak to Mr. Phillips in his office on Monday.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So there you go. Just want to share one thing I just read in news. If you could still remember Michael Phelps, the swimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swimmer.
Before, he's actually a champion, right? But recently he had joined to competition, but he failed to win those competitions. So, yeah. It's just sad to hear that. Yeah, I just remember Michael Phelps. So, yeah, I just wanted to share. Alrighty. Because of Mr. Phillips, I remembered him.
Yeah, maybe that's no. Not the
Yeah,
same
it's
type.
different, but it sounds like Phelps and Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when everyone just told me, oh, Phillips, I just directly to think about, oh yeah, Michael
Phelps.
Yeah.
But do you still remember him? Okay.
Yeah.
For Yuna Kim, I never encountered any recent news about her yet. But it's just very good that our book is very relevant because it is, connected with, just like Michael Phelps. It means that it's a new book. It's a contemporary book.
Yep.
All right. Okay, let's move on. Now practice reading this announcement to your partner. So, Follow up with a partner. Take turns to make announcements using the notes below. So just practice reading. Ready?
Yep.
So for this part, the reason is changed to meeting room.
To meeting room.
So make an announcement, just like what you hear from the recordings. So this is the main topic. So it's an announcement that there will be a change on the meeting room. So again, the sales meeting has been changed. So the new meeting room is, the meeting space is room 401, and the meeting will start, or the meeting start time is 3:15. So can you do like an announcement?
Sure. I think I can just add the excuse me.
Questions 1 through 3.
I will try. Excuse me, everyone. Can I have your attention, please? We are gonna change the meeting room, and the room for the sales meeting has been changed to the room 401, and the meeting will start at 3:15.
Okay.
15.
But let's try to just listen very quick to the,
You refer to the following announcement.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here to summarize the third quarter performance of our...
So for you started with excuse me, everyone, right? So when I listened back to the announcement on the mini test, so they started with a greeting. So good afternoon, everyone. So there, wanted to let you know that there will be a change on our meeting room. So the room for the sales meeting would be at room 401, and the meeting will start at 3:15. There, it's just quick and simple. So normally, if you wanted to make it formal, you start with a greeting. Yeah, something like that. So how about this for number 2? Collecting gift money.
Okay, greeting. Good morning, everyone. Today we want to collect the gift money. We are collecting money for Shelly's wedding gift. So, if you love to give us the money, please give the money to Sam or Helen by Friday. Also, we would like gift suggestions from everyone.
So this is a bit more very formal, because for you guys, Maso, right? Did your friend already got married? So
Yeah. I mentioned that we make a puzzle and put the light inside, and the puzzle box, and the box with our logo, our team's logo on that, as a gift to my friend, as a wedding gift. So, yeah, I think that's maybe like the same thing because we don't collect the gift money. We just made the gift, then share the money, share the pay. Yeah.
And with this announcement, this is very formal. For you guys, it's not because it's just, it's just your friends and um it's a very close friends, right? So you don't actually need to
Yeah, right.
say good morning everyone. We want to let you know that we will be collecting money for Shelly's wedding gift. You won't actually say that. Right. Yeah, it's Shelly's.
Shelly. Sure,
It's not
Shelly,
Shirley,
yeah.
it's Shelly's wedding gift. So
Yeah,
you could give money
Shirley.
to Sam or Helen by Friday. Also, we would like any gift suggestions for everyone. So that's it. Okay, pretty much that's for announcement about collecting gift money. Next, let's have farewell party.
Farewell party.
This sounds a
Okay.
bit sad.
Hello everyone. Can I have your attention? Here comes the farewell party. After work, there will be a farewell party for Tom, and it will be held at the Night Shift Cafe. And if you need direction, please get the
Okay.
map from Jean.
So for this, yeah, excuse me everyone, that's very good to start it because it seems that everyone is actually at the workplace. So everyone is actually busy working.
Yeah.
So so you wanted to
working.
attract their attention by starting with excuse me everyone. Right.
Interrupt them, so I need to apologize. Excuse me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you think are other examples of announcements? So these are just a few examples. So can you think?
Maybe that's I often heard from the airports
Okay, what about the airport?
because maybe they need to change the airplane or maybe the gate sometimes. So there always announcement from the speaker.
Okay, so let's try to dissect that. So announcement about change. Can you be more specific? So change of an airplane.
Yeah, the airplane. How to say? The boarding gate
Okay, so
are change from maybe G7 to maybe H5 maybe, or maybe the airplane is delayed for 2 hours, so the gate need to be changed.
So why do you think the flight will be delayed for 2 hours?
I don't know. Maybe
Okay,
the
weather condition, that's correct. But I think change of airplane or flight number, yeah, that's one. But what's very common is that there's just a delay on the flight, the time of their flight. So if there's a delay on their flight, so pretty much the airplane's still the same. So for example, your flight should be at 9 in the morning. Since due to a weather condition or let's say heavy rain, they adjusted or moved the time to 12 noon. So that's going to be the announcement. So for example, for flight BUR 701, your flight will be delayed for 2 hours due to bad weather condition. So your flight will resume at 12 noon. So
Yeah.
yeah, so most likely something like that, right? Okay, so airport or delayed of a flight. What else? Other examples.
Missing children in the department store.
Okay, that's very common.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. Uh, Here's how to say there's a missing children child in a contact center. Is that contact center?
I think it's
In
at the
contact
customer
center.
service.
Whose name? Who's? Ah, yeah, yeah.
Customer
What?
service
Sorry again.
counter.
What's the?
Mhm.
Yeah, customer service count. Who's the children whose name is blah blah blah, and maybe Michael. So, if you are their parent, please come to the customer center to pick up your children. Thank you. Then
Okay. I just didn't, you know what? I have this very bad before we end the class, okay, tonight. When we were at Taipei 101, we actually had lunch. And my daughter said that, Mommy, I wanted to pee. And okay, let's go. We went out. And then I felt very nervous because when she's done washing her hands, she just ran outside the comfort room. And I'm not yet done washing my hands. So I was very nervous. I don't know which direction did she go or she went that time.
So you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see her running or what direction did she go, and I was very nervous. This feeling that you keep on running around or going, trying to check the comfort room, calling her name, and then I decided to go back to our place at the food court at Taipei 101. And once I'm there, when I'm supposed to tell my sister-in-law that, hey, I lost Paige, and all of a sudden I saw her sitting, on a chair, and I told to my sister, it's like, I thought I lost you. And
how to say? That's amazing. She can find the
exactly,
way
she
home.
remembered our place or location.
But did you tell her that don't do that because you
Yeah, I
got
did.
very nervous?
It's like, I tried to scold
Don't
her.
do that. Maybe that will drive me crazy, and because maybe you will try to find her from
Right,
another
exactly.
direction. So it wastes a lot of time to do that.
And
Yeah.
we're on a foreign
Mm,
country, so I don't know what to expect. But my sister-in-law told me that I saw her. It's a good thing that my sister-in-law saw her, and it's like my daughter is trying to find her place or our table, and my sister-in-law said that, where's her mom? And it's like more than 5 minutes that they've been waiting for me, and I told her I've been looking for her inside the comfort room, close there's like a coffee shop beside it, and then there is this restaurant who are selling, I don't know if that's duck or chicken, and then, yeah, that feeling. So if that's the case, then I might be having an announcement to the to that place.
You can tell her that you are good,
Yeah,
but
I
please
really
don't do
told
that.
that to her, so yeah. So there, I just wanted to share that and that feeling, since we're discussing about announcements. Okay, so pretty much we're just hoping for you. I mean, for the weather. You mentioned, right, that you might have very bad weather condition.
Yeah, I hope we don't get a
Yeah, we're
bad
hoping here as
condition.
well. We're just neighbors. So, okay, so let's call it a night then. And you have a great evening, Maso.
Yeah,
Alrighty. Good night. Bye
yeah, you
now.
too.